Have you ever wanted to hack? Okay, so in order to hack, you really just gotta know how to hack. Let's start with the basics. So let's get started with the basics. To get started, we need to know the basics. The basics are pretty basic. You really just gotta know the hack basics to hack. So let's get started. We really just need to get started. In order to hack, the basics are ready to learn. List of terms. 1. A hacking net frame. 0. A hacking net frame. Component with 1. Hack. A YouTube device frame net. Internet. The grid code. Gmail. Nuclear device. Other terms you should know by now. So let's get started. It's time to get started. Let us get started. We need to know the basics, so let's get started. Chapter 1. Getting started. Let's start by getting started with the basics of starting a hack. Let's hack a zip. For those who are not well versed in hack lingo, a zip is a device coder that codes the device of the FrameNet interweb. In order to hack the zip, you need the email password. In order to achieve the email password, you need to go into something called the desktop. The desktop is where most of the hacks happen. In order to access the desktop, we have to get started. So let's get started. So in order to hack the desktop, we need access to the desktop. Once you access the desktop, you will have access to the desktop. Now all we have to do is hack the desktop. Here's how to get started. So let's get started. In the desktop is a thing called a pedophile firewall. Click on that, and then we can get started. So let's get started. Once you've clicked on the pedophile firewall, you will access something called a sonic.exe red room. This is very not legal, but cops are not real, just a bunch of wires created by Rob Schneider. So let's get started. Once you access this red quote-unquote room, you will see a creepypasta file. Click on that. Now you have a virus. You are going to have to hack out of it. In order to do that, email the task manager the nuclear launch code from the government. After you've done that, we can officially get started. Chapter 5. After you've assassinated the president, you need to get started on the nuclear missile YouTube sorry, I had a slip. Nuclear missile YouTube virus. Don't tell anybody, but the code is narcotics are cools for reals. This will unlock the snuff film WireNet manifesto. Once you access this, uninstall the hard drive and delete the laptop interface module.